Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. Welcome back to Technology Talk. I'm Shamin, your host. Today's episode is going to be really exciting one. We are diving into technology journey of one of the biggest name in the world, which is Microsoft. Before we jump into it, I got four amazing guests with me. Let's have them introduce themselves first.
Hello everyone, I'm Farhana.
Hi, I'm Hanis.
Hi, I'm Ashi.
And hi everyone, I'm Sarah.
Thank you everyone. So today we will explore and talk about how Microsoft completely changed digitally, innovation strategy, and how they commercialize the technology, and of course the challenges they face along the way. Alright, let's start with the first question. When we think of Microsoft, a lot of us still picture Windows XP or PowerPoint presentation, right? But clearly, they've gone way beyond that. Can you guys explain how Microsoft changed digitally and what the role timing play in their transformation?
Absolutely. Microsoft used to be all about desktop software, but when Satya Nadella became a CEO in 2014, he pushed a total digital transformation. They moved from selling software license to offering cloud services like Azure and Microsoft 365 subscriptions. This was a smart move. They shifted from a product based model to services based on. It made them more flexible and scalable.
Now, on timing, they learned their lesson the hard way. They were too late in the smartphone game and lost to Apple and Android. That mistake taught them about the S curve of technology. Knowing when to pivot is critical. With Azure, with Azure and AI, they were early and smart, and that gave them a big lead.
Oh, love that. So they didn't just react, they evolved and started planning. A real case of fail fast, learn faster. Okay, now we are moving on to the next question. Microsoft seems to keep launching new tools and services every year. So, what does their innovation process actually look like? And do they follow technology trends or customer needs?
Microsoft has mastered what we call the innovation change. They start with user pain point, then move to idea generation, testing prototypes, and finally product launches. So take Microsoft Teams as example. It was built quickly when the pandemic hit, but they keep improving it through user feedback.
Oh.
Microsoft balance both technology push and market pull. Sometimes, like with AI powered Copilot,
Uh-huh.
they create technology. They
Mm-hmm.
create tools based on emerging technology.
Oh.
But often they respond. They also respond directly to the market demand,
Mm-hmm.
like schools needing better remote tools, or even
Mm.
companies asking for cloud-based collaboration.
Oh, that's so true. It shows that innovation doesn't mean guessing. It means listening, adapting, and constantly testing.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, now we come to the money question literally. How does Microsoft commercialize its innovation and turn the ideas into real value? And how do they track if it's all working?
Microsoft is really strategic when it comes to commercialization.
Mm-hmm.
First, they focus on building an ecosystem. For example, when they acquired GitHub,
Oh.
they didn't just buy it, they
Mm-hmm.
integrate it with Azure and security tools. Mm, Same with LinkedIn, which they monetize through ads and enterprise services.
Okay.
They also use strategy analytics to evaluate performance. Metrics like user growth, subscriber renewal, and also AI adoption to measure their return on investment. Uh, the approach is systematic. They test, scale, and also validate the system. That's why their business grew into a 100 billion giant.
Mm, that's super impressive. So it's not just creativity, it's backed by data, planning, and also execution. Okay, let's get real. Even Microsoft isn't invisible. What challenges have they faced? And how they manage risk, especially with the legal and environmental factors.
You're right, Shamin. Microsoft faces legal, technological, and ethical challenges. They operate globally, so legal feasibility is a big one, like following general data protection
Oh.
regulation in Europe
Mhm.
or anti-trust laws
Mhm.
in the US. Also, with tools like ChatGPT and Copilot,
Mhm.
there are environmental and ethical concerns, energy usage, bias in AI, and data privacy.
Oh.
But they address these risks by building strong governance frameworks, complying with regulations, and investing in sustainable technology. Despite the competition from AWS to Google, they stay ahead because they constantly adapt, collaborate, and learn from the past mistakes.
Oh, that's a lot to handle, but it sounds like they have found a way to manage it smartly, right?
Yes.
So, can you guys break down what these strategies actually mean?
Sure.
Mhm.
Let's start with governance framework. Think of it like Microsoft having a clear playbook. They define who's responsible for what, how decisions get made,
Mhm.
and what the limits are.
Oh.
Especially when it comes to new technology like AI, but the AI helps them to stay ethical and stay away from the messy problems.
Oh.
And for regulations, Microsoft doesn't play around. They stay on top of global. They stay on top of global laws like General Data Protection Regulation,
Mhm.
which protects users' privacy, or antitrust laws to avoid monopolistic behavior. By staying compliant, they avoid lawsuits and keep trust with the users and government.
Exactly. And lastly, the last strategies is sustainability, where Microsoft isn't just about building faster technology, they want greener technology too. Okay, so they are using renewable energy in data centers, aiming for carbon negativity, and designing more energy efficient tools.
Oh, I love that. It's cool to see a company balancing innovation with responsibility. All right, to close things out, what can we take away from in Microsoft story? They show us success is not just about creating cool technology, but it's also about staying adaptable, acting responsibly, and never stopping the learning process. So now we have come to the end of our podcast. I want to say thanks to all my amazing guests and to everyone tuning in. That's a wrap for this technology talk. Catch you next time. Bye.